I've played my fair share of action RPGs and JRPGs over the years, games like Final Fantasy 13 and Path of Exile. While I don't play them as often as I used to, I still love a good RPG, but honestly, ATLYSS would have flown completely under my radar if it weren't for my friend. And I'm glad it didn't, because this game is something special, a single or multiplayer RPG with insanely addictive combat and some of the best level design I've seen in years, all created by a single developer. So let's talk about why ATLYSS might be my new favourite action RPG. I came across this game thanks to a friend. We were on call, and while I was working on learning Unity, since I'm currently learning to make games myself, I got a Steam notification. My friend had gifted me ATLYSS, and we jumped in to play together. At first, I only planned on playing for an hour or two and getting back on with my game, but somehow 6 hours had passed before I even realized it. That rarely happens to me with online RPGs, so afterwards I started wondering what exactly got me hooked. As an aspiring game dev, I think a big part of what makes ATLYSS so fun is the high skill ceiling. The parry mechanics are incredibly satisfying and easy to understand. I picked up the basics within minutes, but the in-depth combat and learning all the timings kept me coming back. And then there's the game's art style. As a retro gamer myself, I've spent a lot of time playing PS1, PS2, Dreamcast, and N64 games. ATLYSS immediately caught my attention because it feels like a boss Dreamcast game. Not just in its low poly visuals, but the sound design and gameplay, and the overall aesthetic. It's like discovering a hidden gem from the era. As I mentioned before, the combat in ATLYSS is insanely fun. The parrying system is simple but rewarding. Timing your shield just right stuns enemies, creating opportunities for counterattacks. But what really hooked me was the variety of builds. With multiple classes, different playstyles, and a wide range of weapons, I found myself constantly reading item stats, trying to figure out what's the best setup for my character. The leveling system is super intuitive. You earn stat points as you level up, which you can invest into 4 different stats: strength, dexterity, health, and magic. On top of that, there's different skills complementing different playstyles, making each build feel unique. There is also a structured progression system. You can't just grab an overpowered weapon early on and break the game. Instead, you need to reach certain levels to equip stronger gear, which keeps the challenge balanced while making progression feel meaningful. Whether I'm playing solo, with a friend, or in a group, ATLYSS keeps pulling me back. The combination of the gameplay mechanics and unique art style is what makes it so addictive, but as much as I love this game so far, there are a few things that could be improved. First, the parry mechanic might actually be too strong. Once you've mastered it, even tougher enemies become way easier to handle, even in large groups, which takes away from the challenge, I feel. Then the healing system. I quickly realized that if I stocked up with a certain potion that heals for 150 HP, a massive amount early on, I could just chain them back to back and stay alive almost indefinitely. Combine that with the perfect parries and you become nearly unkillable, which kind of breaks the difficulty of the game. Lastly, I wish the world was more fleshed out with a proper map. Right now I don't have a clear idea of how everything connects, and having a more structured world design could make exploration feel more rewarding. Overall, these criticisms are pretty minor. If you're a fan of ARPGs or online RPGs, ATLYSS is absolutely worth checking out. It's only $10 on Steam and is currently in early access, with frequent updates, which is honestly impressive since considering it's made by a solo dev. I've been streaming this game over on my Twitch, where I'm working on maxing out 3 different character builds, one for melee, one for range combat, and one for mage. So if you're interested, come hang out, the link's in the description, and who knows, I might be live playing ATLYSS right now. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, it really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hi. This is me in post, while I was editing this video. I've actually made a Discord for my Twitch and YouTube now. If you would want to join, link will be in description as well, and hopefully I can see you around there.